Greetings, fellow gamers, and thank you for joining me for another episode here on the World of Solitude. Today we're actually going to be doing a little bit of a world tour since not everyone has seen everything on the server. And we're just going to start out right up here on the top with the ice farm that Spiral and I made. Pretty awesome little thing here. It's not the best in the world, but it does do its job. And inside this area here, we also have a snow golem so that we can make plenty and plenty of snow. Which we haven't really been up here doing that much, but we got all the ice we needed for her little racetrack, which you will see later. I mean, it works okay, but we'll get to that. Anyways, go down the path here and come right on to the Squid Farm. And this thing does put out plenty of ink. And right over here is where all that's collected. And as you can see, not too bad. Not too bad for somebody not really being around here too much. It's working really good, I think. And this is a double squid farm, considering the fact that it's split in the center, which allows the squid to fall down in the center from either side. So that way they don't stay in the water too awful long. And then we come up on my base if we continue on the path here, if I can get my stuff to work. There we go. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Sometimes it doesn't want to work, sometimes it wants to work too good. There we go. Now we've landed. And things are still loading in. Flight duration 3 rockets or something else. So yeah, we got the Overworld Garden here. And then we have our purple fruit growing here. And then we have all the purple plants here. And then we have all of our trees, which can be a little bit of a task to, maneuver around. Yeah, you got to break all the leaves just to get up through here. And of course we have the nether wart farm. Crazy amount of nether warts. Still, I don't feel like it's enough, but that's perfectly fine. It's plenty enough for me. Alright, come on. Now there we go. And then down into the underbelly of the beast. Right down here, where we have this ginormous storage area. And oh, geez. I wonder if this will help. Not that. Geez, whatever. Okay, it's loaded up anyway. Alright, so as you can see, I've gotten plenty of work done down here trying to get all my stuff organized and separated. And I think it's looking pretty good myself. I really do. Although I do believe we're going to have a problem because we don't... all these chests in here, we still don't have enough storage. Once 1.13 releases, we're going to have a bunch of new different types of blocks that I do not have space for on this side. So I'll have to start some storage in the center here somehow, and I'll have to think of a good way to do that. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that, although I have left room over here for the membranes from the phantoms, and those are going to go right there. But that's all the room that I've left for something new. So yeah, we've still got a lot of work to do on this place, because we still have to work on this stairwell. And I still have to take down every bit of this, move my smelter, move my fish farm, and finish moving all this stuff. We have plenty of books in here, and people keep coming into my base and buying my books, so I had to put a sign here. Yeah, these books are not for sale, folks. If you want to buy the books, please make sure to go over to the store and Spawn and purchase your books there. Muchly appreciated. Alright, so we got our little mob heads here, all these awesome little bits. Oh, yeah. I still can't believe that one. First shulker I killed, I got that. Now we go on over to Spiral Queen's base. No, we're just going to go over to Spawn, but first I need to reload this. Okay, finally figured it out. I know how to do that. I tell people how to do that all the time, but for some reason I can't remember how to do it when I need to do it. F3 and A. It's not that hard, really. And now we come to the Nether Hub. It took me a couple of days to build this because I had to go out and get all the material, get all the dye. And this is about, I think, 15 blocks deep, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have all this up here, which took another day. And geez, it still looks good. I didn't know what I expected other than that. But we still got one spot right here for somebody to build something. Ah, yes, the Nether PvP arena. Let's go on down here and check this bad boy out. This was an awesome little build. And this was built for Bugga's 5-year on YouTube anniversary. So basically what you would do is you would come down here, you would drop all your stuff into one of these 4 chests here, And then you'd come over to one of these color-coded chests and pick up your gear. And then you would head on out into the arena once you were called upon. Of course, you would grab some food and some arrows and bows and all that. Good to go. These right here were actually to be dispensing through a item frame with something in it, or a pitcher. Can't remember what we had over the top of these, but every time something would get dispensed, it would break them. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure all these are empty now. These pistons right here are pretty much just on a timer. So if you're just lucky enough to be standing on top of one, you can actually get a little launch and possibly hit your opponent from above. Yeah, these are all empty. Somebody's come down and cleared them out. Yeah. It's quite fine. See, we still got Bugga's name up there. Yeah, the Bugga box. That's what that was called. Over here we have Spiral Queen's nether base. She decided to build her little nether base right inside of her tunnel, which I thought was pretty cool. I still haven't done a nether base myself yet. But, you know, she's got her storage in here. Not bad, not bad. I like it. And then over here she has an overlook of the arena. So you can just come right out here and watch. It's pretty awesome. And now we're off to the Wither Skull farm. Still have zombie pigmen spawning all over the place in here. Probably not a good idea to smack one of them around. They might not like that too much. Jeez, I forgot how long this tunnel was too. Good grief, what is with me and making long tunnels? Oh well, you have to do what you have to do, right? I mean, you can't really bring a nether fortress closer to the hub. So you have to just work with what you got. We need some packed ice. We really need some packed ice. Right down these stairs here. And voila. Oh, hey, we got withers in here, so I'm going to go ahead and work this thing out a little bit here. Alright, no jumping. No sprinting. Just slowly walk down the lane. These guys will follow you all the way down. And they'll come up into the kill chamber. After that, yeah, you kind of take their feet out from under them and they give you skulls. If you're lucky. So it looks like we got a couple more down here too. Awesome. This one turned out pretty good. Alright, come on, Slowpoke. Right on this way. We're almost there. Good grief, I got 6 of them so far. Sweet. This was a lucky shot. I'm glad I came down here. Oh, come on. Out of 6 of these things, I have got to get at least one Wither Skull here. Come on, fellas, line up. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Did I get any? Of course not. Why would I be able to get some more of those? Sheesh. And, of course, right next to the Wither Farm, we have the in-portal entrance, so we can just jump right on down over to here. And, of course, this will take me back to the last place I slept once I do all this, but that's fine. Here we go. And here we are. Anyways, Uncle Serge built all this right here. And he built it so that we could each have a place to stay right before the Ender Dragon fight. And I still have my egg in here. I had to duplicate it using this here. I had to take the lava out down there, and well, yeah, it was a long process. But anyways, there's if you want to see videos on that, just search it on YouTube. There's plenty of them out there showing you how to do it. Void is one of them that I would really recommend watching to see that. So, anyways, right there is the spawn in. If you caught our videos on our Ender Dragon fight, you'll notice that we all spawned on this one little platform, and we were pushing each other off by accident, and we built out dirt going over here, and I was just right in here when the dragon came down and launched me right over to somewhere over there on that ledge. That was a fun time right there. See, we still have all the boats in here from that. Good grief. Wow. So we haven't done a whole lot up here. We have a temporary Ender Blender, Ender, whichever you want to call it. I've heard it called both things. I've heard it called other things too. And of course right over there we have our in-city entrance, which obviously I have been down that road, and I have gained the fruit from that. Long, hard-traveled road. I am not going out there right now. Anyways, here we are at the Spawn Inn. And we have our nice little offices over here. This one's still free. This one, we have KJ is taking that one. And then we have Mishmash is over here. Upstairs, we actually have just a little bit of a nice place to sit around, check out what's going on around us. Some little place with a nice view. There used to be a minecart here inside these stairs, but somebody kept moving it around. And then, I don't know where it went. Somebody took it. I don't know who. No big deal, though. No big deal. And this is the 3rd level, I believe. Of course, Uncle Serge got his big place right there. And here we can actually gain access to the other half of the Spawn Inn on the 2nd level. And there's plenty of rooms still open over here for anybody that wants to come over and take one. We can also go up the stairs on this side. And we have even more rooms. So we have plenty of space for people if you guys would like to join. Just make sure you at me on Twitter, at Sweeney_Dunston. That's going to be your first contact with me. It's not that hard to get on the server right now, but I definitely want to talk with you before I let you on. Hey, check it out. We got the fireplace going. Thank you to Spiral, I believe, is the one did that. And to get back to the other side, you pretty much have to come up to the 2nd floor, walk back over here, and then back down the stairs on this side. And we have our crops in here, which are communal. We have a mining shaft down here, which is communal. We have the portal that goes back into the hub. And on this side, we have creatures of all kinds. And we have an AFK fish farm right inside there for anybody that wants to use it. Jeez, this is a lot of animals over here. Some of these actually need to be killed off because it might be causing some server lag. There we go. Alright, next up, we're going next door instead of across the way. We'll go over there shortly. Don't worry. Now, this place up here used to be owned by Raven Molly. However, she's no longer on the server with us. It's unfortunate, but, I mean, it is what it is. Kind of miss her being around, to be honest. But yeah, she used to take up a bunch of our trees, distribute the wood for us. She used to help us out with the wood, basically. Not a whole lot to see over here, though. Now we can head on over here, which is our storefront area. And as you can see, we've got a bunch of these little storefronts. Uncle Serge was charging for these, but now they are free. So if anybody wants to make a store, come on over here and check it out. Claim one of them for yourself. His little shop is right back here. He's got a little bakery. And then my bookstore is here. And I might as well go ahead and check and see if anybody's bought any books. Which probably not, because I was just on here yesterday refilling things and nobody had been over here. Come upstairs and we have all these nice, lovely mixed books. More than one enchantment on each one. Not seem to be a whole lot there. What do we have upstairs here? I forget. Oh yeah, right. I forgot I had all these books up here. But then again, I don't remember putting those there. But hey, apparently that's a thing. I am not mad. Alright, now we got a couple more stores over here on this side. Well, I thought, okay, well, nice little boardwalk going around to Uncle Serge's base. And to be honest, I don't know where that... What in the world? Okay, that's a thing. All the cats over here. That they're not in the cradle. Alright. Mishmash, he still hasn't taken out the granite. I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to rebel. Anyways, we have Uncle Serge's castle, villa. Can't remember what he calls it. But this place is absolutely huge. Not only is it huge, but it's huge. Really huge. See if I can land on the top. Woohoo! Almost didn't make that. Nice view from up here, I tell you. Of course, from up here, you can see Spiral Queen's base, as well as none other than C3PO and Dark Diamond themselves. Spiral Queen came over and built a little parrot, and then they had this episode where they had trouble in the Nether with the ghast. So I decided to come over here and gift them a ghast and a fireball. But I absolutely love what they've got going on here. It looks absolutely amazing, I think. And I hope they keep going with it. Because that right there is, I've never really seen anybody build like this. It's a crazy treehouse. I love it. Alright, now, off to Spiral Queen's base. Oops. See what I did? See what happened there? Whoa, jeez, okay. Almost killed myself there. Let's not do that. Alright, off onto this side is where we can find Spiral Queen. If I can stop unloading chunks like that, get myself killed. Here we are, and she has a nice little collection of heads herself. Huh, looks like she's been to the end too. Nice. Hope she got herself an elytra, because, yeah, that's a pretty rough thing to travel. Okay, she has a boat inside of her house. Not sure what's going on there. Anyways, she has an AFK farm up on the top there, and this is all the storage for that. Yep, she's got stuff. And then we come out into her backyard where she has this beautiful, beautiful dog here. Big, beautiful dog, I should say. And she's got her pigs and her chickens, and over here she has a little bit of a chorus farm. Not bad. Not chorus, purper. Whatever. It's a thing. And let's see here. What else does she have? Okay, just a way around over here. Whoa. Crazy elytra bug. Anyways. Cocoa bean farm. Looks like she's really got it going over here. Not bad at all. And then she has this nice redstone. Okay. F3 and A. There we go. She has a nice little redstone sheep farm going on here. Apparently you just basically stand here with shears and turn this thing on. They cycle around, eat the grass, and come back around again and again. Pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy indeed. Hello! Alright, so now we go off into the distance behind her base. Ow. How did that... Okay, that just happened. How do you get out of here? Spiral. Do I have to break this? I'm gonna have to break this, aren't I? There you go. Ah, there we are not. Oh, come on now. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. There we go. Now we're off. Alright, which way am I? Which way am I? Okay, this way. Alright, I go up a little bit. And then flip back around. There's the racetrack. Not the best in the world with this curve back here, but we'll fix that. We'll get it working properly. Eventually. And somewhere back here, I believe it's back here. Now we have a thing coming into view. I don't want to get too awful close and show too much because they do have another project they're working on right now, and that would be just an absolute spoiler. But if this thing can load up properly, there we go. As you can see, Jax and I'm a Wild One have been over here working pretty hard on some stuff. And like I said, I'm not going to go too far off in that direction because they do have another project being built as we speak. I just don't want to be a spoiler for them. And here we are at KJ's base. She's actually called Mindful Gaming now. But we've pretty much helped her out by building a bit of the house itself. And I built that sign for her as well. But the rest of this she has pretty much done herself, and it's looking absolutely great. And I am still loving these quartz stairs that she did here. And for some reason, my Fraps is only wanting to record for like 5 seconds before it turns into a slideshow, and it's starting to anger me. Anyways, once the clouds are getting past the sign, that's the sign that I made for her. And I'm sorry, you're just going to have to deal with a slideshow. I don't know how to fix it. I've been trying to fix it for the past 10 minutes, and nothing seems to be working. But, yeah. This is a nice little redstone farm thing that she's got going on here. I helped her with that. But it works pretty good. And then she has her little pumpkin farm down there and her sugarcane farm. And it's looking pretty good. Can't wait to see what she does with it next. And here we are at Mishmash's base, and of course it's going to turn into a slideshow again, but you can get the gist of it. I hope he doesn't have so much going on down here that it's going to be a spoiler, but we're going to try to get something showing here. So he's got something like a bat cave going on here. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I don't know how deep this goes and how far he's got everything built out. I haven't really been over here that much, to be honest. But it looks like it's becoming a thing for sure. Yeah, he's got his AFK fish farm. Does he have any light above that? Yeah, it looks like he does. Alright. Anvil. Yeah, it's pretty simple so far. It's looking good. Hope to see more of this thing getting built up because it's looking really nice. I want to see how far it goes. And here we have Bugaboo, God of War. Not really a lot going on here. He's not really been on a whole lot, but he has been with us since pretty much the beginning. I don't really see much of anything going on just yet, but I can't wait to see what he does do. I know he's had some issues and he's had to take some time off of the server and whatnot, which is fine, totally understandable. But yeah, there's potential over here. He's going to have fun when we update to aquatic. Oh yeah. Now, one more thing I need to show you guys. And there is the last little bit right there. That is our villager breeder. And basically how this works, if I can land, there we go. And if we don't turn into too big of a slideshow, there we go. We're starting to pick up some frame rates now. Yep, just a little simple villager breeder in here. And the idea is that we're going to get some rails in here, and we're going to have another portal just outside there that we can send the villagers through. And that way you can transport them to wherever you need them. And if you don't want to do it that way, you can always just transport them right out the front door and whatever you're doing out there. But I wouldn't suggest building anywhere near this because otherwise wooden doors near this will definitely mess it up. That's why we have the fence gates over here instead of wooden doors. But this thing is looking pretty good. Spiral Queen came up with this nice little mantle looking design here, and I really like that. And I'm going to have to change this out real quick because that's annoying. There we go. Yeah, I really hope we get to keep all this stuff when we update to 1.13. I don't know, a lot of the guys are actually going to be, you know, just resetting the overworld or just starting a new series or something whenever 1.13 comes out. But we are opting to, I mean, I took a vote on it, and we are opting to actually keep what we have and just hope for the best. And if that fails, then we might end up either trying to reset the overworld if we can, or we're going to start a whole new map, one of the two. We're not 100% sure just yet. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, we got to be the odd guys out, right? But of course, that's all there is for this world tour. And thank you so much for joining me on the World of Solitude here. Make sure to go down and hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. But until next time, I'm Sweeney Dunston, and I'll see you next Friday. I'm out of here.